So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. No, that's been intercepted. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! Nicely weighted ball. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Ronaldinho. Baresi calmly anticipates. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And this is Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. So, what can they make of this? Oh, nice touch. Ronaldinho. That pass isn't the best.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is a brilliant interception. Johor Tazim yet to have an attempt on goal. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Raul. Now it's Kaut. Drive, he's rising! Oh, off the bar! But he's left disappointed.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Over to the right flank. Mendieta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Spread it left.
Kelantan definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Kelantan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's quick to return it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Oh, that is... Conte! Johor Tazim with the corner, there first. Oh, good effort! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Van Bronckhorst with the short one. He leaps for it! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. And they can counter here. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Brilliantly cut out. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's where it came from. Mendieta, Shevchenko. And that is expertly dealt with. Pass somewhat off target.
Van Nistelrooy really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Zico.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That looks a decent ball. And this is Inzaghi. Oh, his body shoots! No mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there.
And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Hello everybody,
The midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So straight into the second half. Solar. Oh, good ball! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Zico. Oh, that was vital. Mendieta. Raul. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Great vision. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Hakimi and Bronkhorst gets across to intercept that. That is good alertness. And that is a little undercooked. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! And there's a goal! And they're back in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Kelantan leading now.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Substitutions taking place.
Kelantan choosing to make the first change. Perez coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Hakimi. Tries to play it through. Ronaldinho. Can he finish? And again. It's a goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play.
He's had a shot! It's in! And again they hit the front.
The goal scorer.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
out demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Coming on the field.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Johor Darul Tazim do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He is through here. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Oh, well played.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Zico. Mendieta. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, just a keeper now. And the shot. And that's a sharp finish. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
8 minutes is
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish. And the
Decent chance! And a neat finish. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Johor Darul Tazim cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
No, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Baresi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Kelantan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's Zico! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, well played, well played.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. And he's managed to get free.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And that's a good-looking ball. Chance here to counter. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Mendieta.
6 added
Van
minutes have been
Nistelrooy.
indicated.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Shot could be on. Expertly cut out, really nice. Real chance! And he hits the net. 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was casual, oh, he's been caught napping. Oh no, it's an own goal.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Gerrard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. Gerrard, very... And that's it. Johor Darul Tazim perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it was engaging,
Please
if
join
not
me
an
in
edge of your
wishing
seat
all the best
encounter,
to members
and
of our
importantly,
fan clubs
it
celebrating
offered the
their
right
wedding
result.
anniversary today.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. The ball goes in, and Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. I was going to be disappointed with that. Couch. Tries to thread one through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
It's Inzaghi! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Johor Darul Tazim are such an adept counter-attacking team.
And the finish! Marquinhos pokes it out wide.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That pass has been well into... He's having a hit! Same again, same outcome.
Kelantan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And now a sudden chance to counter. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Who played through for the wide man. And no, that was never going to make it. Gaitska Mendieta.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, terrible pass. Gerrard. Zico. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's been cut out. Well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, well played. Zico. Mendieta. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zico. Zola. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. And here's Shevchenko, looking to play him in. Mendieta's delivery. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mendieta. Cruyff has it in a wide position. And that is expertly dealt with. Mendieta, now it's Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's a sharp little ball here. Flings in across. Oh, great chance! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Johor Darul Tazim are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cruyff couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now it's Raul. Shevchenko. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Kaut. Decent chance! Mendieta! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Kaut. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! Now, can they get him away?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Zola has the space to scheme. Oh, that's neat. Silvestre wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has not gone well. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Kaut. And that is the end of the first half. To review the first half.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Johor Darul Tazim firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And so the action is resumed. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Mendieta. And that's a good ball. Goes for a shot! It's in! Barely into the second half. and already it is heating up. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Kelantan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Played out to the left flank. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. Hakimi. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Inzaghi. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. A header! And it's in! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Marquinhos has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Gerrard. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's nice. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Searching pass he's played there. Dink through. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Zola back and defending. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Cruyff.
This is the time you need that pace.
Inzaghi is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
So changes afoot here, and from both
Coming on the
sides.
field is number 9.
That's the deception. His positioning was spot on.
Substitutions taking place.
Faidz cuts out the pass. Ronaldinho. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Nistelrooy, and he welcomes it in. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Filippo Inzaghi. Now it's Inzaghi. That has ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Couldn't squeeze it through. Perez. Space for him to turn and look. Filippo Inzaghi. Some really good ball movement. And Van Nistelrooy! Glorious! A finish of true class! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 10, Filippo Inzaghi.
And now he has two.
20, Johan Cruyff.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Number
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before...
It is! And that's a good finish. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. finishing it off was quite simple after that.
It's turning into... takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Rivaldo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Has been indicated.
Knocks it into space. Perez. Time added on 4 minutes. That's a good ball out wide. Baresi does well to get it back. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Cannavaro. No way through. Then Bronkhorst calmly anticipates. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
you